We are here at Hard Rock Stadium. You are going to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Miami Grand Prix race weekend. We're T-minus 23 days away.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
You know, the last 3 weeks of April are always intense.
Yeah.
You know, there are long hours to get to where we need to get to, but we have the most incredible team of people who make the absolute impossible happen. And once we get to a point now where, you know, we're a couple days away where the structures are built and we have what I call the magic fairies come in, and it's our team of fan experience and event people that come in and just make this entire campus feel and look like the luxury event that it is.
Yeah.
And so it's my favorite part of the build when our magic fairies come in and just beautify this entire campus into what it becomes on race weekend.
It becomes crazy on race weekend. We're just looking around right now, the making of the track. What are you anticipating for this year? How is this year going to be bigger, better? What have you done to make it different than last year?
Look, every year we go back to our survey results and we look at fan feedback and we say, okay, how can we continue to improve and get better and better? I think a priority for us is to continue to elevate the way that our fans get to experience the Miami Grand Prix. And so every year for us, it's going to be about continuing to improve on the improvements from last year. And so I think for this year, a big part of it was continuing to bring Miami into what we're building here and really make this a Miami moment. And so one of the things that fans will get to experience that's quite new this year is we're really highlighting a Miami neighborhood in every one of our zones. So we build 8 different zones around our campus that are open for all guests to go and experience. And so Little Havana, a very famous and iconic live music venue called Ball and Chain from Little Havana.
Yeah,
right. We'll be bringing them to the West Campus to highlight some of their elements and bringing that kind of experience to our fans on site. We're proud of the fact that we've gotten to get to know our audience a bit more year after year after year. And obviously that has continued to change as the sport and the interest in motorsports in the United States has continued to grow.
Oh, it's exploded.
Yes, and so we've seen that definitely in more ways than one. And so what we've really started to cultivate is say, okay, we are delivering a couple things here at the Miami Grand Prix. We are delivering world-class racing. That's first and foremost. That's the pinnacle of what we do here. We deliver a luxury event. And then, you know, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but we're delivering on the Miami experience. You know, the drivers are going to expect a certain type of energy and atmosphere that Miami would deliver. And so our fans bring that naturally, but we're also helping amplify that through the experience that we deliver. We are very much focused on the fact that we are a sport and entertainment event, right? We're not just a sporting event. So how we deliver on that balance between sport and entertainment is kind of that thing that we get to navigate on a daily basis.
You were born in Vienna, grew up in Miami, so you have that duality. How did you grow up a race fan?
I remember as a young child, the first interaction I had with motorsports was seeing my uncle watching a sport over the weekend. And as you know, I grew up and I continued to spend time with him every summer. I ended up being the one on the couch watching with him. And at the time, he was a really big Michael Schumacher fan. So it's been fun seeing the worlds collide in the sense of me growing up early on, watching F1 in Austria and TV, and now actually being and working in the sport day to day. So we are on top of the MSC Yacht Club right now, which is a brand new hospitality space for the Miami Grand Prix this year. And what's so cool about it is that you actually, and we're looking into turn 4 or 5, heading into 6, and you can see 7. And on the other side of the Yacht Club, you'll be seeing 8 heading into 9. We wanted to give fans an opportunity to be able to see more than just one turn. A lot of other races around the world, given their topography, you're able to see that. And it was a really big focus point for us to give the fans that opportunity, but we had to do it in a very Miami way. Hence why it's one massive ship. It's a bit of a cruise experience now that we're delivering. And so you've got your pool deck on the front, you've got a marina cabanas downstairs, and then we've got 2 levels of seating, hospitality, and then our very, very top point is what we call the captain's deck. What we're really working on over the next 5 to 10 years is how we develop this into the next Super Bowl moment in the United States. right? So
Yeah.
when we think to how we expand the Miami Grand Prix moment, it's actually not just about it being a 3-day weekend, but actually expanding it into a full week-long experience. And you've got people flying in Sunday the week before to experience all the events happening. And so every year we hope to continue to add to that race week experience.
I think you're getting there.
1 year at a time, for sure.
Thank you so much for watching. Who do you guys think is going to take the podium on race weekend?